Good morning, watch fans. This is Jim with the Big Wrist. And today we're going to talk about micro brands. I have two legitimate micro brands here, very well respected. The TRASKA, this is a Summiteer, and this is a BOREALIS, a Draga. Both of these are very well respected in the micro brand community. Sometimes they're very original, sometimes they're not very original, but they're well-made watches with tons of fans. This is a TISELL Explorer, and yes, it's nearly a one-to-one copy of the very beautiful Rolex Explorer. I mean, this was my first micro brand, and I got it because online, Mr. O, who runs the company, is famous for his really, really great attention to detail. He does not send out a bad watch, and there is a waiting list to get these things new from him. I got this used on eBay, $250, shipped overnight from a guy in, I don't remember where, Florida, I think. This is my second version of the TISELL. I had the TISELL Submariner, which I just didn't love, and I sold it for, after 3 months, exactly what I paid for it. So these are well-respected micro brand. The guy's, I think he's a one-man shop. Him and his kid are a one-man shop. Very, very small business. But again, he's doing direct homages, really. But I got to tell you, it's a great watch. So let's talk about the TRASKA first. This was also my first Kickstarter. I actually backed a couple others previously, but this is the one that actually funded and came through. Miyota movement. It's got the step dial, the big beautiful blue. It came in a cup when you got it from Kickstarter. You got a few different choices. I chose red, white, and blue because, of course, that's just me. But the black and white version is spectacular also, which is, I probably wouldn't mind having two of these. They were $400 from Kickstarter. They run $500 now if you have to buy them directly from the manufacturer. TRASKA had one other successful that I know of, the Free Diver. A great diver. If you like a diver watch, the Free Diver's a lot of value. The big thing that sold me on this watch is not only the unbelievably positive reviews, but it is this crazy stainless steel coating. Zen and a few others put a hard coating on the stainless steel. Normally stainless steel is about a 300 to 400 on the Vickers scale for hardness. This coating makes it 1200, crazy hard. I've had this thing a couple of months now, maybe a month and a half, and worn it a lot. No scratch on it. It's got a sapphire crystal. It's got a display back with a very boring Miyota movement. But, it's got the custom rotor, which is nice. But it's super accurate. Got a great crown. Got a nice pop. If you can hear that or not. Try again. Got a nice pop on it. Good motion. Good wind. No complaints. It's a little small. I believe it's 39. And again, the big wrist. Yeah, it's 38 and a half or something like that, I think. Yeah, oh, there it is. 38 and a half. 38.23 is what I get. So it's a little small, but being a bracelet, it wears a little bit bigger than that. It's got a lug to lug of 46. Fully articulating bracelet that lays flat. No complaints here at all. Great watch. Overall, mostly because it's literally, I think it's indestructible. I mean, literally, not even death diver marks on this thing. Wow, nothing. Okay, let me get that in there. Not even death diver marks on the bracelet. Nothing. So, super tough. It's a keeper, I think. I may even try and find the black and white version. So, great watch, and I got it really based on the great reviews and that crazy hard coating. The Borealis Draga. This is another super successful micro brand. The guy who makes these, I don't even know his name. He's got a bunch of fans online, a bunch of smaller YouTubers like myself who just love this thing, and look at the detail. The Draga comes in a few colors. The white's really popular. This is the blue, obviously. Blue sunburst. Just really nice. No complaints. Very much an homage to the Explorer, but it does its own thing with the colorways, with the signed crown, you know, look at all those micro adjustments on there. Man, he is not messing around. So really good, really, really good bracelet. Super crazy comfortable. Again, a little small. You know, for me, it's 39.6, you know, with a 47. So it's a little bigger than the TRASKA, but not much. It actually, I think it wears a little smaller for some reason. I think it's because it's just the design, the blue, I think the way it is. But again, super popular. I got it based strictly on the unbelievable reviews. Paid a premium for it. I paid nearly full retail for a used watch. I paid $450 for it overnight again to me. Perfect watch though. Keeps great time. Both these watches are within 3 or 4 seconds a day for accuracy. No complaints. I like it. I don't love it, but I like it. So I like it a lot. I'm probably going to keep it. The TISELL is the other micro brand. It's technically not really a micro brand. I guess he's an homage, but he doesn't make very many, so he might be considered a micro brand. First one I ever bought that wasn't a major brand name. Love the Explorer. Can't afford a $7,000 watch to be a beater. So I bought this one, you know. And it's made of, you know, good steel. It's got an unbelievably good bracelet. And I mean, probably the best bracelet for micro adjust I've ever seen. And again, it's a direct copy of the Rolex bracelet. Really, wow. Just a great bracelet. Scratches to death, though. It's not very hard steel. There's no hardening on it at all. So I've had this a year, maybe more. Scratched the daylights out of it because I wear it a lot. Keeps great time. I think it's a +3, a little less than +3 seconds a day. You know, it's got a little bit of wobble. You can hear it sometimes. You can even feel it sometimes wobble when the Miyota movement's moving around in there. But really, love it. Technically, I consider it a micro brand because the guy answers his own email. Mr. O is his name. You know, he's very responsive to people who ask questions. So really no complaints from me. Love the watches. So that's my micros. They all fit the big giant wrist. I think I'm going to wear this one today. I think I'll wear this one today. They all fit the 8.5-inch wrist. I actually had to take a full link out of this thing. This one, the actual bracelets are 100% compatible with the Rolex OP and Explorer bracelet. Don't ask me how I know, but every one of these links will fit direct drop into a Rolex. It's not a Rolex link, obviously, but the screws, the measurements, all are perfect. So yeah, this is a really good bracelet. They're doing a great job. This one, again, I took off 2 links to make that fit me. And this one, this is exactly the way it came. 0 links are off of it. It fit 8.5-inch wrist. It's actually the heaviest of the 3 watches. It really is a beast. I mean, this is 300-meter watch. The Draga is 300-meter watch. Pretty amazing. I believe the TRASKA is 100, and the TISELL says it's also 100. Yeah, they've all been in the pool. They've all been washing dishes. They've all had showers with me. You know, they're just fine. I've never had a single issue with any of them. They're all great watches. Honestly, most of the Chinese brand watches, this is really a Chinese watch. You'd be really questioning the water resistance no matter what it says. You'd really have to think about it before you got it wet. But again, TISELL, the guy is amazing, Mr. O. He's 100% behind. You've got a problem, he will send you a new watch. He'll fix it. You know, he'll give you money back. He's famous for just bending over backwards to keep people happy. And it shows because these things are new 280 and used 250, you know, so, you know, I mean, they really hold their value. I could sell this tomorrow for probably what I paid for it, and I've had it for over a year and scratched the crap out of it. So, you know, famously good brand, famously good watch. Guy does a great job. I'll probably buy something else from him if I see something I like. I really didn't care for the Submariner. I'm just not a Submariner guy. It just wasn't me, you know. So all I can say is this is Jim on the Big Wrist. If you like what I do, you like what I have to say, you like the way I have to say it, please like and subscribe. Let us know in the comments. Have a great